What's up, YouTube? So it's not been a good time for the Warner Bros. Executives from the critical standpoint. Now, Suicide Squad has done incredibly well at the box office, and when I went to see it, nearly every single showing was full up in both cinemas in my area. So it's no surprise that Man of Steel 2 has been rushed into active development. So that means that they're going to be devoting a lot of resources to actively making the script, working on the tone, making sure that it does fit well in with what they're doing and moving into a Wonder Woman style film, which they seem to be doing with Jeff Johns being the co-writer, and that they're trying to make it a lot lighter and a lot more appealing to Marvel fans, which I think is very, very vexing, to be honest. Okay, so the last we saw of Superman was obviously in Batman vs Superman, as he died trying to fight this mega beast, Doomsday, but obviously he's not dead, is he? Because we saw him listed in the Justice League, as well as the soil moves at the end of the film, because you know what, Superman's not dead, and in the comics he actually revives after his fight after the Doomsday. So in the comics, Superman is actually in the Fortress of Solitude in a chamber, kind of reviving and repairing himself, and comes back with a black suit and also long hair, which has been noticed by people who have visited the set, and I believe there are some pictures of him around with the beard and longer hair as well, which would make a lot of sense, and we could possibly see him, I would say at the end of the Justice League, he revives himself to fight Steppenwolf and the enemies in the Justice League. So with Man of Steel being rushed into production and getting ready for after the slated films at the moment, so probably about 2019 when it's coming out, which is quite a long way away, but we thought that when the Justice League was announced as well. So we're finally getting Man of Steel 2, which should have been the Batman vs Superman film, but they will rush that into making a franchise boosting thing, which didn't go so well for them critically, but it did at the box office, so take with that what you will. But the question is, who will Superman actually face in Man of Steel 2? So when you think about it, we've had Lex Luthor, we've had the evil Kryptonian, so the problem is he's too powerful to take on many things. So one enemy who would be a good one for him to face in the films would be Brainiac, who is a computer kind of AI who is incredibly powerful and has a body that is completely self-repairing, which is going to be a very vexing task for Clark Kent to take this on, and it is the perfect amount of toughness and also interesting and intrigue for the audience to watch, I think, and will be a good level after the Justice League for them to take on. However, considering the Lex Luthor experiments that have happened in the Batman vs Superman film, where he was using the ship to do clones and all kinds of shit and then created Doomsday, well, what would be interesting is that if he tried to clone Superman, but it goes wrong, creating Bizarro, who is the opposite version of Superman. So I think this would be a very fun thing to do. And instead of Brainiac, this would make it a lot more fun for the audience as well, and it's something a lot different, to be honest. So I think that would be the better bet. So please do drop a like if you enjoyed that video, and please do subscribe if you want to see more content. I'll see you soon, and goodbye.